Hello, hello. Welcome to the Sparkle.Sanctuary. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Rebecca. Today is going to be an unboxing from Diamond Art Club. I have not opened any of the newer Diamond Art Club boxes since they switched over to have the cards in them, or since they switched over to the newer pens or any of the newer kits. So this is going to be all new to me. So hopefully you'll get to see my first reactions, and maybe the information I provide will be helpful. So this is the Spiral. Let me see if I can't get that on camera. This is the Spiral by Ivy Dillamore. It is a square shape. It's 55.8 inches by 78.7 inches. So it's pretty big. Not sure if that's blurry or not. Hopefully that's coming out okay. But yeah, it's square. You can tell by the square image here. I don't know if that's the way that they're still doing them. This seems like to be one of the older kits, so I'm not sure what this one is going to look like compared to the other one. But yeah, let's get into it. These boxes are really, I do have to say, I really like the way these boxes look. There's a holographic kind of sparkle to them. And I know the newer ones are different and they have more of the original image on them. But this has like kit contents in English and I think French. And then there's just a few step-by-steps on the box. So yeah, and it does tell you like, has a canvas, resin diamonds, an applicator, comfort grip, multi-placer and tweezers, 2 wax pads, craft tray, and resealable baggies, and then an inventory sheet with pre-cut sticker labels. And all of them come that way. There is a 10% off discount on the box if you've never purchased before. I don't have an affiliate link. I'm not affiliated with any Diamond Art Club on any capacity. So this is one of the kits before the change. So this actually has this yellow bag, which means that I am still going to be able to get one last cover minder from Diamond Art Club. So let's see what that is. What fell out of the box was a little tiny sticker. I use this on my storage cases. Some people put them on their boxes. You do with that sticker whatever you want. But yes, this is one of the original, one of the last probably boxes that I'll be able to unbox. It has one of these. So it has this washi tape. I actually have this tape already. It's kind of like an orangish kind of flower. And then it has a heart wax caddy with 2 heart shapes wax in here. This wax is got plastic over the top of it. So when you want to go to use this, you want to make sure you peel back that plastic before you put your pin into the plastic to use it. Otherwise, you'll end up without any of the wax in your pin and it won't pick up your diamonds. So it does come with, here is a 7-placer. I'm betting there's another multi-placer. Here is a pin grip to go on the pin. So let's see if I can't get that out of here. So there's a pink pin with a pink pin grip for it. So you just stick it on there. I struggle with those. These tweezers are really nice. They're sharp tweezers. I'm glad I got one more pair, because I do go through the tweezers probably every 6 or 7 months. I have to replace them because I end up bending the tips of them. This is one of their the last kind of trays that they had with this kind of stopper. And then in the bag is a bag of baggies. This is for kitting up your diamonds into if you want to. And then, yes, so there is a 4-placer in here. And then I got a purple shell with glitter in it. A cover minder just goes on top of your image. I mentioned it in my last unboxing, but basically there's 2 magnets here. It's not just one. One magnet goes under your diamond painting, then this part of the magnet goes on top of it. It's just a lovely little decoration for when you're diamond painting, and it does hold back the plastic if you leave the plastic on. So whether or not you utilize these is, again, completely up to you. They no longer have those or the washi tape. They don't have a lot of these things in the Diamond Art Club boxes anymore. So yeah, what you receive will be completely contingent on what you order and when you ordered. And whether or not you pick up from like a D-stash online or however you do that. So let me get these put away. Okay, so we'll open up and get what's in here. This is quite heavy, so I imagine this is going to be a really big image. Okay, get that box put away. I don't keep any of the boxes. I'm going to move this so that I have space. I don't keep boxes. The way I store things, actually, these diamond paintings go into tubes that are under my bed, and the drills go into like decorative boxes on, I have shelves in my living room, and so they go into these decorative boxes, and really can't tell that I have a huge diamond painting stash. Definitely can't tell I have as many as I have. Before we get into that, I always do that. I always just want to get straight into the image. But before we get into that image, let's look at these diamonds. So here is how the inventory sheets looked previously. There are 45 colors, and it looks like Z is, I believe, a fairy dust. Yeah, Z is a fairy dust. And then there is 2 numbers under 150. So there's going to be 2 ABs. This, I don't know why, but I loved the idea of this image of a world within a world. I thought that was really cool. There are extra stickers here that you can use should you need them, but these are all individual stickers. And then what I do is I just cut along here, and then I keep this part because this has your SKU and all the information for if you needed to replace your any diamonds. If there were any errors, then you can get a hold of Diamond Art Club that way. It does offer a place for you to put your start and end date. I generally just will post an image on my Instagram, and I don't keep inventory that any other way. I do take a picture, a final picture that I keep on my phone, and that has the date that it was completed, so I don't have a need. This also did used to come with a thank you for your purchase booklet. There is a thank you code, just tips and tricks, information for getting into the VIP group, that kind of stuff. So I'll throw that aside. Here are the diamonds. This is very fall colored. All of those browns, oh my goodness. So I don't know why, but that looks incredibly beautiful. It's such a fall, and it really, like, I'm so feeling fall right now that this just made my heart happy, and I don't know why. But I'm going to open this up. I'm not going to go through each individual diamond. Otherwise, we will be here all day, but I do want to definitely at least show you the special drills. So let's see if I can't find those. So here's one of them. So the first special diamond is number 132. Oh, and get it back on screen. So on camera, it's looking more yellow. This is more orange. But if you can see that there's this the sparkle on top that's just an iridescent sparkle, that's what an AB is. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and it's supposed to give like the northern lights kind of effect. So it has just multiple colors on top of it. Let's see. This green is Z3363. Get back on screen. If you look at that, there's just like this tiniest bit. I think you can see it more here. There's like a tiniest bit of a sparkle on top of those diamonds. It's mica powder that's been put into the resin diamonds just to give them a little bit of an extra little twinkle. They're not as in your face as the ABs, and it just gives a little extra sparkle. It's very pretty, very subtle and very pretty. Let's see, what was the other AB color? It is a cream color. There's not very many of those in this pack, so I should find it fairly easily. Okay, give me a second while I look for that. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I had to pull these diamonds out because I could not find the other AB, and that is because there is just so very little of it. It is right here. So let's see if I can't pull that up in the camera. There is, it's just like a cream color. 106 is the number of this one. It is just like an off-white. And again, this is one of the ones that's AB, so it has an iridescent coating over the top of it. There's very few in there, and it was down here in the very, very corner. So I ended up pulling all of the diamonds out to find that. So I'm going to see if I can't get these back in this bag. Okay, I have them wrapped back up in the bag. What I will say also is if you look on the front of this kit, it says the spiral, so I can go ahead and store these away with my other diamonds, and I don't have to worry about them getting lost or not being able to find them later because they are labeled with what they are. Okay, let's set that aside. Is there anything? There should be Nothing else in here, but just wanted to shake that out just in case. So this is I'm going to go ahead and roll this backwards because I kind of want to see what she looks like along with the rest of you in full. Okay, so one thing that Diamond Art Club does that I completely forgot because I haven't purchased a whole lot from them lately is they have perforated papers on their diamond paintings now. And so basically, as I'm rolling this backwards, I can actually feel the perforations in the plastic. So I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, there you go. So right there is just a little cut in the plastic. And if you take your fingers and you hold them together, you can rip that right apart and it comes apart. And then it sections it off for you. I don't prefer to use their sections. I prefer to use my own. But it looks like these sections are actually sectioned off mostly across the lines of the canvas. And that's, I think, part of why I don't like the perforation. It doesn't always go in line. And so I think the washi tape is just, yeah, see, like this perforation here goes straight across the center of a row of diamonds. And I don't like that. So I use the washi tape. I prefer it anyway. And it keeps my brain from trying to go further than the image will actually go. So I'm going to start. I'm just going to go ahead and open this up this way, and then I'll turn it sideways. Oh my goodness. Another big square image for me. But oh my goodness, there's nice little chunks of color blocking in here. While this is confetti, it's not at the same time. I like that. This is really pretty detail. I didn't even notice these mushrooms when I was looking in the image the first time. And then there's a fox up here. That's really cool. Yeah, and there's like this black here along the edge that's going to be super easy to do. And I'll pull up so you can see her face. She's really pretty. Wow. Oh, and I love her hair. It's so, like, it's red, but it's brown. It's like an auburn. So my hair I was born a redhead and it's darkened as I've gotten older. And sometimes people say I'm a brunette, and now it makes me want to cry because I am not a brunette. I'm a redhead. Anyway, sorry, get back to this. Way off track. So at the top of the canvas is Do What Makes You Sparkle Diamond Art Club. On the top left and the bottom right of the canvas is a legend for the diamond paint, the colors, the drill colors. At the bottom right is warranty information. And down here are their socials, and there is a 10% off coupon. And then on the bottom left is detailed information about the canvas, telling you the size and the artist. I think that's super important that the artist be named on the canvas. They didn't used to do that when they originally started, or at least not when I originally started diamond painting in early 2020. But I really appreciate that they have the artist name on there now. This is so pretty. I really love the way she looks. Okay, so I'm going to turn this sideways. So hopefully you can see a majority of it in the image, in the full. There we go. I think you can see most of her. Yeah, you can see most of it in that. So anyway, this is the Spiral by Ivy Dillamore. I'm going to go ahead and put this away, and then we will get into the other one. So this is Ainefel. I think the name of this image. I have no idea how to pronounce this, and I hate that I don't know how to pronounce this. So this is going to be one of the newer diamond paintings. I'm doubting this has one of the cards in it. Honestly, I don't need the cards. I don't collect cards. And so those cards are probably, I hate to say this, but they're probably just going to go in the trash. But this is by Margaret Morales. It is a 55.8 by 70.7 centimeters. So it's not a small one. It is a square diamond. It says square here. And then it does have the image, not just here, but also like the actual image. This is similar to what they have in stores. And then here's the side. It does say full drill coverage area. And then it tells you there's 57 colors, including 3 ABs, 3 fairy dust. And then it tells you the total number of diamonds and the SKU number, which is kind of nice. So, this side says unleash your inner sparkle or your inner artist. I hadn't seen that. It definitely says to keep away from 0 to 3-year-olds. But here's the back of the box. It does tell you everything that comes into it with it. A velvet tarpaulin patented canvas, quality diamonds, twist and pick up applicator with putty. So this is one of the newer applicators. Stackable tray with lid and stopper, another newer item. Inventory sheet with pre-cut sticker labels, and then 15 resealable baggies. It used to be that you would get enough resealable baggies to kit up the entire diamond painting, but honestly, like, how many of us have all those extra baggies? So yeah, And then there's a little bit of information on how it works. So let's get into this. Again, part of me wishes that I kept my boxes just because like this is, a really lovely box and it's such a lot of waste, but I can throw this into the recycle bin and, at least and then I'm doing my part for the planet that way, right? So I'll open this up. So this does have the newer box style. So if you see there's a little finger hole here and it says, do what makes you sparkle. While I love the feel of this and the look of this, it does make the box heavier, which means that shipping is going to cost more. And I would love to see a cut down on shipping costs, but it also is additional waste to have to recycle. And I'm not sure how, I don't like that aspect either. Some people really love the way this looks. It is very premium feeling. So that's something. This is nice. It's very thick and sturdy. So that's really cool. But again, it's just going to go in my recycle. So I'll show you really fast the kit contents for this one. So here's one of, there's the tray and baggies and the pin, and nothing else comes in here. So you get one of these. I talked about these when I unboxed a Harry Potter, my mini sparkles mini dazzles from Harry Potter. It says Diamond Art Club, and you just pull this off, and there is some twist up very, very, very slowly, and eventually there will be some putty that will come up to the end. This putty looks like a slightly different color. And then there is a multi-placer in here. I wonder if okay, so inside the tray, okay. So inside the tray is a single placer in case you prefer one of the metal tip single placers, which I'm a hard presser, so I probably do. And then a 7 placer in case you don't want this 4 placer. There is a heart-shaped wax like that was in the other one, but it doesn't come with the caddy. They seem really thin and a lighter pink than they used to be. I'm not sure why. And then it does come with extra putty so that you can refill this if you want to. I will say that this tray, let me see if I can get one. So I want to point out, here is the tray from the Harry Potter Sparkle Pals. So this is the size of that. And if I can get this stuff in here, there is a definite size difference. I mean, this tray almost fits inside. I think if I took the stopper, well, let me fight with this stopper here. Yeah, if I take that stopper out, it actually fits inside of the other tray. I mean, it's definitely a size difference. However, the back is slightly taller as well, which I think might be helpful. So I don't know if you can see that. So there's the back. That may be helpful because when I was utilizing this one, I'll take the back off of this one so you can see that. When I was utilizing this one from Sparkle Pals, my diamonds were just flying out the back of it and I just couldn't use it. So these are not usable to me, really. I mean, there's just hardly any lip there. If you look on the inside, there is hardly any lip there. This one has a little bit more. So maybe this one would be a better benefit. I can see why people would choose to use this tray. It's a little bit too big for my hand and would probably make my hand cramp. I wish that they made this size width-wise, but this height, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I'll have to try out this tray and see how it works. I typically hold my trays though, so I'm not sure. That seems like a pretty wide grip for my hand. So, but I definitely wanted to show you the difference between the little one. And then this goes in here and then this slides on top and it stores your diamonds for you pretty securely. So this one also has a stopper. The stopper is bigger than the other one, because the tray is bigger, and then this slides onto here and closes like that for you. And this one is pretty secure as well. So it does say Diamond Art Club, do it makes you sparkle on the side of them, so you know which tray you are using. So that's kind of cool. This is a new tray for me. So like I said, I'll try it out. And then my baggies and all of my other stuff. Let's get these moved out of the way. Okay, so in the kit also comes this, this little envelope. It says, thank you for your purchase. On the outside, there is a QR code to join the Facebook group. Here's all of their socials. And then this opens up. This is going to have the sticker sheet in it. So I'm curious to see the size difference of this sticker sheet compared to the other one. This is a perfect unboxing for that. So tips and tricks, kit contents, and then step-by-step instructions on the back. And then I'm guessing this is the sticker sheet here. It is. Okay. So that's very interesting. So when I'm storing, the way I store my my sticker sheets is in a book, and I'll probably have to store it this way so that I can see what that is. But this is a sticker right here, this Diamond Art Club label. Here is a sticker. This right here is a sticker. I'm not sure why this SKU information is a sticker. This of the girl is a sticker, and then the start and end date is an individual sticker as well. And then these are all individual stickers, even these ones, all the way down to 100. So that's very interesting. So just for comparison, what you used to be able to receive was this sticker to put on your box or wherever, and then this sticker. And you can see the size difference. I mean, if I bring her down, she's quite a bit smaller than the other one. And then the labels themselves look to be the same size. So that's very interesting. Okay, so set that aside. All right, so let's get into the kit. So, oh, look at that. I did get a card. I don't know. That's gold trading cards. So there's a scratch off below. I don't know anything about these. I haven't really looked into them. These are the kinds of things that I lose really easy, and I don't know where I would keep it. So yeah, I'll probably, like I said, end up just trashing this. So I don't know. Anyway, so there was a card in there. That's kind of cool. I got to see one, and I'm sure I'll get more in my next kits. I'm not sure if every kit comes with them. I don't know what that means. I know I've seen a couple people talk about it, but I still am not sure that I fully understand it. But yeah, that box with that extra thing in it is significantly heavier than the other box was. So, okay. It does come in a dust cover. I forgot to mention that on the other one. I just kind of ripped the dust cover off. This is in case you want to store it in your dust cover. Anybody that opens these, I feel like ends up ripping them. I'm horrible. I'm a beast, but it still has their Diamond Art Club labeling on it. And these, again, will just go into my recycle. So let's see what is in here. So we should just have drills. Look at all of those pastels. This is going to be so fun to do in the spring. This is definitely complete opposite feeling from the last image that I got. That is really cool. Oh, I didn't even look when I was looking at the stickers themselves. So 106, 128, and 147 are all below 150. So all three of those are going to be ABs. And then there are 369, 772, and 3865. Those are all Z, which means those are all pixie dust, which means they're all going to have mica powder on top. So this is going to have 6 special diamonds on it. I don't think I showed on the other image. I didn't show on the other image where those special diamonds go. I will show you on this one. So let's go ahead and look at the canvas. I'll roll it back and we'll look at the canvas. This is, again, poured glue, so there's no issue rolling it back. This also has the perforated cover sheet, just like the other one. I did also, there has been times when I've rolled some of these back and the perforated cover sheet just kind of ripped on its own. And then storing it was a little bit interesting, but I've not had any major issues. This one, the cover sheet, really, look at all that overhang from it. Very interesting. But let's go ahead and look at her. So she's just like this fairy. When I went to the Crafter's Paradise retreat back in May, I saw someone working on this, and they were using the enhancement set from DP with Sparklers, and it just looked gorgeous. Now, I don't know that I would utilize the entire enhancement set because, wow, it was a lot, but it was looking really pretty. So I don't know. I literally picked this up because what she was doing looked so good. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to decide if I want to do that or not, but she is definitely gorgeous. And I think these greens, once the diamonds are down, are going to pop out really a lot. The fairy green color in her wings. She's really pretty. And I don't know if you can see it in the image, but she actually has elf ears. She's just a really pretty, lovely elf. Fairy, pixie, whatever. I'll turn this sideways so you can see it in full. So again, at the top of the diamond painting, it says Diamond Art Club Do What Makes You Sparkle. There is, again, a legend on the top left and the bottom right of the image. Again, there is information about the warranty, information about their socials, and then information about the diamond painting itself. Again, 55.8 by 70.7 centimeters, and it's by Margaret Morales. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to make sure this time that I show you where some of these special diamonds go. I will say, looking at this image, and I didn't see it when I was looking at it when that person at the retreat was working on this, I didn't notice the very distinct color differences in her face. I am hoping that the diamond colors are not that distinct, and that part of it is because there is so much black in this symbol through here, but that to me does not look good. And it's here too. It makes it look much more gray. So I'm also going to pull that out and look at that and see how that looks in these diamonds. So, okay, so I'm going to look for the special diamonds, and then actually, let's look for this first, and then I can settle my mind on that, and then we'll look for the special diamonds. So that is the circle with a line through it, and that is number 353. And 353 is a very peach color, so I'm a bit surprised to see that looking so gray and dark. Okay, so here's number 353. This is definitely a peachy pink kind of color, and that is what they have down in this area right here that goes across the bridge of her nose and down her cheek. And then also is this darker part of her chest here. That is definitely a different color. So I'm hoping that means that this blend on her face is going to be much, much more palatable, because right now that this bright, stark white or lighter color against this darker color doesn't look good to my mind's eye. But again, once you get drills laid down, it can make a difference. And seeing this color, I think it will. So that is a very helpful thing to look at and keep in mind when you're pulling out diamond paintings and looking at them for stuff like this. I'm going to start with these smaller numbers. I'm just going to kind of skim by them really fast, and as soon as I see a special diamond, I will let you know. There's none on that strand. So here's our first one. This is a green color, and I don't know if you can see the mica powder on top of those. Let's see if I turn that over. Yeah, you can see like there's just a little bit of a different kind of sparkle on top of them. That's C772. And then this one is our first AB. It's number 128. And again, that's the effect of the iridescence, like the Northern Lights appearance. And then it doesn't appear there's any more on that strand. So let's move on. Okay. And again, I'll just kind of, here's another Z. So another pixie dust that's in a green color. This one is a little bit more of a light sage green than the other one was a little bit like had a little bit more yellow to it. So this one again has that mica powder effect to it. Here you can see that pretty well. Okay. And then, oh wow. Okay, so this 147 is a purple AB, and there are 2 bags of that. There's 106. Here is another AB. We had that in the last one, so it's just like a yellowy, buttery kind of color. And there's 2 bags of that. There are some really, really lovely colors in this kit. So sorry for all of the crinkle. All right, so I believe we just have one more that we're looking for. Ah, oh my goodness. Okay, so there are 4 bags. There are 4 bags of this Z3865. This is again that fairy dust, so it's just got the mica powder topping on top of it. It's very subtle, but it just gives it a little bit of an extra kind of light shimmer. That is really neat. Okay, so I will show you where all of these special diamonds go. So Z3865 that has 4 bags of this. It is the single dot, and that is located all over where you see the white background. All along there, there's going to be a ton of pixie dust on the top of that over here. And then there's like little sprinklings down here in her gown. This butter color, number 106, is the number 1. And the number 1 is through her wings on both sides around the outside edges. So it's a yellow color and not a green color. Very interesting. That's going to be really pretty. I don't know that I see any ones. There's some ones down here, and there's a few ones over here. So, oh, I didn't have it on. There's some ones here, and then there's some ones on this side, but most of it is in her wings. And then 147 is the number 3, and that number 3 is just draped through her hair. There's number 3s all through her hair. So all through here, all through this side. There's a few 3s on this part of her hair that's coming down the front of her here, up in the tops of her hair. That's really pretty. So this green pixie dust, 772, is an equal sign. And there is, so here's a few equal signs throughout here. That's interesting. I don't see any equal signs on this side to balance that out. Are there any on her wings? Yeah, there's some equal signs in the wings up here. Any on this side? I may be missing them, but I'm not seeing any equal signs over here on this side. That's interesting. Okay. And then 128 is another AB, and that's the number 2, and that is going around this crown of thorns on her head. And that looks like all the 2s that I can see is in her crown. And the last AB is going to be this green color, number 369, and it's a weird fat arrow. Not sure that you won't be able to see that, but it's a weird arrow, and that is located all throughout her wings here and all throughout her wings over here. There's a few on the side here. And that is all I see of those. So yeah, she's going to already have a ton of bling. And if I end up picking up the enhancement set from DP with Sparklers, that's going to be a ton. I may also just go and see what I have in my current stash for to bling it up, but I don't know. We will see. So anyway, I will go ahead and set this aside. You can see her again. Thank you so much for clicking this video. I hope you found it enjoyable. If you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. Remember that Sparkle.Sanctuary is wherever you go to take care of your mental health. So please make sure to take time to take care of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.